and left New York and headed south to Florida and hang out with alligators. We took a couple of flights west and tried sandboarding in the White Sands National Park of New Mexico. Paddleboarding in the shark-infested waters of San Diego. Had some issues closing our luggage. Made it to Japan and explored the streets of Tokyo. Took the famous bullet train to Kyoto, and we are currently exploring the beautiful nature of Indonesia. We are doing everything we can to create good content. Please don't forget about us and share, like, comment, and subscribe. We want to be able to reach a lot of people that are interested in our content. In today's video, we hike our butts off to watch the sunrise from King Kong Hill and then hike across the sea sand to conquer Mount Bromo. Okay, me and Yi are on our transport on the way to Bromo Mountain. We just checked out of our hotel at Milan and we had to book a private car because the shared option wouldn't work, so we basically had to pay double for our transport, but here we are.
It was about 500,000 rupiah, plus we're gonna pay an extra 100 for toll roads. It's pretty common here. The driver will ask you if you want to use a toll road. It saves a lot of time. It says it's about an hour difference, so
it's like double the time.
Yeah, I think we're just
if you don't
all
do
about
tolls.
Speed and comfort.
Yeah, we want to get there because we want to probably
rest
take a nap, rest, and we'll be waking up really early, maybe 2-3 a.m. for a hike, which would be interesting because I've never hiked in the pitch black, so
I have.
It'll be funny.
I did a midnight sunrise hike in Panama once. It was really nice. It was hard, but it was really cold, but it was worth it. And then it was an
come on, that
adventure.
doesn't count.
Why not?
Then also me hiking at our penthouse in New York counts to the roof.
Why? It was not like.
That was a hike.
It was an overnight hike. It was hard.
That was overnight too?
Yeah. It was
for me too?
Longer than this.
Anyway, this will be different for both of us. Wow, you know what this reminds me of? Colombia. Okay, I wanted to explain what just happened. So in the app, this is the Grab app, which is like the Uber of Indonesia. Basically booked this trip, this transportation from Malang to Semeru, where we're staying next to Mount Bromo. So it give you an option to do a share ride with another couple. So it'll be 2 couples plus the driver, 5 people in the car. And it kept searching. It says within 15 minutes we'll find a driver. Then the 15 minutes went by and it didn't find. It asked you if you want to keep waiting another 15. We waited another 15, the same thing over again. I guess nobody accepted, so we just had to go for the private driver.
No worries.
And obviously I'm not sure if it would have worked because we have a lot of luggage too, because we are so good packing. That's our luggage. Plus we have one back here in the front. So yeah, just wanted to explain that. That's what happened, and you can, if you ever do this same trip, you may still want to see if you can get the shared option and if it goes through, but it didn't go through for us and we didn't want to wait anymore, so we went with the private one. Okay, we made it to our hotel here, Bromo. Very foggy, it's raining, not super rainy but very foggy. It was a very, very windy road. I was getting sick a little bit, and E booked us this house for 15 bucks. Not bad. We have a full house. We have 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, living room, dining table, bathroom for 15 bucks. Not bad. So we just got a briefing of our options tomorrow. I guess we'll go into detail a little later. The best options for us would be renting service jeep or hiking up the mountain. It's like a 40-minute. The only problem is that it's like very, very dark. It'll be like at 2 a.m. We'll be on our own, but I think there'll be other people doing it. That's my guess. So we'll see. We're going to get some food because Cami hasn't had any breakfast yet. We're looking to get some food and then go to bed early. So we'll see. They told us about places about here. We have to go to bed like at 6 p.m. because we're waking up really early for our hike. It's pretty rainy right now. Hello, good morning. It's Saturday for us of 2nd of December. We are about to go on our walk. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. We woke up at 2:30 to get ready. We're ready to rock and roll. So is the town. All this, it's been like a parade of jeeps going into the mountain. So you can choose to take the jeep or walk. We're gonna be walking, we're gonna be hiking. It's kind of pitch black, it's gonna be interesting.
We are bundled up in many layers.
Yeah, we've heard it gets very cold, so I feel like I'm getting ready to go skiing or something because we brought some of our winter gear in this trip just for this and the other mountains that we're doing. So we'll see how this goes.
So far so good. We have enough layers, which is awesome. Maybe too many layers.
Yeah, I think I put too many layers. I'm gonna have to take something off later. I'm gonna have to strip.
I'm just happy it's not raining and it's not freezing.
Right, it was supposed to be raining and it was supposed to be freezing. But no, not too cold.
So far so good.
No rain so far. Hopefully stays that way.
So we made it somewhere. We got to the top, past like where the cars are, where there's the first sunset viewpoint. We are halfway between there, careful, and King Kong Hill. It was honestly tougher than I thought. I think like walking up where the cars drive just kind of tires you out. And then it's like steep, so yeah, definitely a little tougher than I thought it would be, but we got it. And we found a little private area where we're watching the sunrise currently. And so you're just starting to be able to see Mount Bromo. It looks so pretty. And it's really, really gorgeous. And this was such a fun adventure, right, sweetie?
Oh yeah. It's not so much about the duration of the hike, it's just how steep it is.
Yeah.
It's just so steep. It's most of the hike, it's probably between 35 and 45 degree angle. Incline, and we layered up way too heavy.
Yeah, but I'm happy for the layers now because now I'm bundled back up because I'm kind of cold. I'm sweaty.
Soaked.
He's like, yeah, stripping off all his clothes. Okay, we just finished our sunrise here at Mount Bromo.
which is over there. That's the volcano. Sunrise. The clouds over there are epic. Just wanted to make a point of the place we picked to settle this morning.
Oh my god.
This is our setting right here. It was just me and E. We had this whole space for us. Most of the people stood down and some people went all the way up. It's my guess that there's a way to get there with cars, so lots of the people end up on the top because they get taken by the jeeps. But if you hike to King Kong Mountain or King Kong Hill, it'll be all the way at the end. You can still hike it, but you don't need to. There's so many spots along the way where you can settle. It's pretty dark when you're walking this at 3 a.m. So if you get to the point where you finish the steps, you just follow this blue pipe and that'll take you to the top. Hey, wait for me, Speed Racer. Here we go. We're almost by the gates. I will show you guys what the gates look like in a second. Oh, somebody camped here.
Wow.
Those are the gates.
Oh, that's cool.
Those are where the stairs begin on the way down. Okay, this is what it looks like by the gates, and these are the stairs that I was talking about. It's a long way down for the stairs, and then the road, it's the longest part. See, like the cars driving down there. So beautiful. Now that you can see, when we came up we saw nothing. We had a flashlight. I'm sipping in here a delicious warm ginger coffee.
Gimme.
I'm making a stop because I don't want to spill it. Don't spill it. It was 10 grand. So this is where most of the people congregate because nobody wants to go higher. It's really tough to get just to this point. Hey, get over here. Careful. So we're staying somewhere in that village, so we have to hike back down all the way over there. There is this guy also that you can rent. You can pay and then they'll get you up this very steep hill. It's about a 30-minute hike up. How you feeling on the way down?
My calves burn, but I'm not like winded, so I like it better than the way up.
My quads are
They're a
burning.
little tired. My calves are definitely tired, my ankles, but
Are you enjoying?
doing good. I'm enjoying a lot. The only thing I'm not enjoying is knowing that we have another hike ahead of us.
To get
I'm not
there.
really looking forward to that.
Okay. I undid my jackets because it's way too hot. Not as cold as we thought. And just had a moment of realization of what's about to happen the next
24 hours, 36 hours?
the next 36 hours. Do you want to explain what's in front of us
Sure.
starting now?
So, this morning we hiked Mount Bromo. I mean, the viewpoints in Mount Bromo. We're gonna hike the rim of the volcano next, hopefully.
So we have another
if our
hike.
legs permit. And then
We have another hike that's what, an hour and a half?
I don't
2
know.
hours? One way.
Well, we'll see how it goes. And then we have to take a 1 to 2 hour shuttle to another town called Probolinggo. And then
only to transfer
to a train that's 3 hours to take us to Banyuwangi, and from there I think at probably midnight
tonight. So we have another hike.
we start a tour of Mount Ijen.
So a hike, transportation ride, couple transfers, and then another hike.
And hopefully a few hours of sleep.
Woo!
I didn't sleep very much last night.
Burn!
By the way, this is the entry point to the hike down the sea sand. It kind of seems like someone's property, but there is a path down the mountain that locals take. This great effort was done in the name of saving the hefty cost of jumping into a jeep. Even though the majority of the people end up either paying the Jeep services or requesting a bike service, we decided to hike it all to save a great deal of money, approximately $300 US. There is also the option of renting a bike, but we had heard stories of people getting stuck in the sea sand and did not want to risk it.
This is taking everything out of me. Doing that hike back there, coming down, then hiking down here to the base to the sea sand just to climb that one. It's taking everything out of me. Holy I'm really tired. It's just it makes it harder when you're carrying the backpack full of stuff like water, snacks, cameras, and just the thought of having to come back down, walk all the way to the mountain and climb it back up to the town sounds very, very stressful. We had to make some arrangements and take maybe 3-4 layers out.
It doesn't look that far.
Doesn't look that far.
What we did this morning was so much
I just told her that this is taking everything out of me. Whew. So I think this is where the horses will take you.
Yeah.
This is the last stop for the horses.
Oh my gosh.
If you use their services. Oh my god. From the distance, it looked impossible. Here we are. All right, we made it to the very last part, which is these stairs behind me. It's just incredible how much effort it takes to get here. We were on top of that mountain. We hiked it up, hiked it down, kept going down to the base, the sea sand, that's what that's called. Crossed the sea sands and hiked up here. And then this is the last push. Are you feeling good?
Sweaty. Ready.
Alright,
A little bit
let's
sweaty.
do it. We did it. We did it. We freaking did it. And here we go.
I have to admit, this was the hardest thing I've ever done, but the fact is that I was overdressed with too many layers and the weight of my backpack did not help me. So you can certainly have a less intense experience than mine by planning those things accordingly.
I'll survive this part.
He's super freaked out at this moment, walking like a dinosaur. Almost crawling. Yikes. That was almost me. How's it now?
Until we get to that hill.
Easy
The rest is
peasy.
easy peasy till we get to that.
We still have to hike down, walk the 6 miles,
6 miles.
and then hike back up.
We're almost done. One more hill to climb. And we are back.
That guy.
We're taking a shortcut, walking back, and
We're the only ones here, surprisingly.
no, I haven't seen anyone else just walking the whole thing.
We're by
Mount
ourselves.
Bromo's behind us.
Yeah, the volcano too.
Okay.
I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Thank God.
Thank God you have a good motivator.
Easy motivated me, and she like requested a stop, which ended up helping me because I took like 6 layers off of clothes I had.
That was nice.
Now we're just rushing to get up this hill, take a shuttle, 2-hour shuttle to a 3-hour train, and then and then take
when you
and
talk
do
about
another
the whole
hike
day,
tonight.
sounds awful. Just focus on the one thing in front of you. It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not very clear here where the paths are, but if you look at the poop, if you find poop on the way, then you're on the right path. Last part of the hike. Man, this kicked my butt. Pretty treacherous here. Do it with a smile, like you love it. Now victory.
We did it. We did it.
Holy that for me is the toughest hike I've done altogether. We're only a few blocks away from the hotel. We did it.
Oh my gosh, we
So
did
proud
it.
of us.
We did it.
I seriously didn't think from afar going towards the volcano. I was like, no way. No way. We won't be able to do it. We're gonna have to get like bikes or a jeep back.
I know, I was like, I'll be fine with doing that, but
I got
Oh
a
my
second
God.
wind after I took off the clothes, the layers.
Yeah.
I got a second wind. Okay, we made it back to the house. I was just thinking, it's 9:13. We started our hike at 3 a.m. So that's a 6-hour hike. We stopped for the sunrise for like 30 minutes, and we stopped at the volcano just for maybe 15 minutes. So we're glad we did it. We're really proud, and that's it. Now we're gonna head out. We're gonna get a ride to Provolongo to see if we can do our hike tonight. We'll see you then.
That's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. We hope you have enjoyed today's video. Please go check out our other Indonesia hiking videos and stay tuned for our next one, Ijen Volcano in East Java.